We are one, universal love, infinite light, shining bright, bringing life to optimal heights. We are one, God in disguise.
Now we're up at this 7th crown chakra, doing the Gestalt psychotherapy healing work, and we'll be using our God self and the inner kid. Now the inner kid on this self will have beliefs of not being one with God, but being separate from God, not deserving to be the essence of God, not loved by God, guilty of having direct connection with God. There's a lot of things that the inner child might have picked up from the old mom, the old dad, churches, religions, conventional thinking around the earth. So you'll have been doing, before this part, the releasing, the anger, the sadness, and the fear toward the old mom, the old dad, the churches, whoever has told you that you cannot be one with God and to receive and follow direct guidance from God. So you'll have done this, and now we're going to the reparenting with the God self, the ideal mom, the ideal dad, the ideal adult. You may have to be the ideal church. So all of those will basically use the same wording as our God self. So our God self is saying to our inner child, I unconditionally love you. You and I are one in essence. You are one with God. And the inner kid self, I feel unconditionally loved. I feel one with God. I feel able to receive direct communication from God. I deserve to be one with God. I am fulfilled being one with God. God self saying, you are one with God. You deserve feeling you are one with God. So don't make it too fancy, because it's the 2-year-old. You want to make it simple. I'm just giving you different ideas. But the basic concept is God saying, you are one with God. You're not separate. I feel one with God. I feel one with God. And then, of course, the shortcut is the inner self and the God self. You are one with God. I feel one with God. You're able to directly communicate with God. I feel able to directly communicate with God. You deserve to communicate with God. I feel deserving to communicate with God. And then you are one with God and with all of God's faces. It is everything around you. I am one with all of God's faces everywhere around me. I am one with everything. So practice that. Spend 15 minutes to half an hour and do it on the God, the ideal mom, dad, adult self. If you need to add the ideal church self, whatever you need to add, take your time and get this until you feel it in all of your body.
We are one, universal love, shine.